Here we are. This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the Sugar Ray.
This bout is...
So they stare into each other's eyes. One final. And there's the bell to start the round. Both men step back for just a moment. Right hook just missed. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in a headlights.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Clean jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight counter punches smart.
That right hook won't score. No defense for that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell. They ring the bell, and here we go. How about that time counter shot? Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Hook misses. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? We're at the halfway point. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Heavy blow, and Saul is down. Well, he's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heel. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be it. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will he do? What will he tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Big swing and a miss with the hook. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. In the build-up for this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Sugar Ray Leonard days. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Couldn't land that jab. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent hit speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close.
So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Only catching air with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You gotta hope they run out of steam.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
That right hook won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Missing with the hook. It's the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight could not be any closer. I don't know which fighter is winning this. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He's going to be the first one to get rocked.
We're supposed to be the pros, Todd. We have no idea how this is going. But their approach to this next round, look at them. Confident as though they're fresh as a daisy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this could be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
That left hook missed. Sugar Ray's in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the cornermen.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
These two were made for each other. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect. But
Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Caution being thrown to the wind. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.